Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable story of the 1980 Australian bicentennial 10-cent coin, a tiny piece of metal that could turn into a massive fortune. Yes, you heard that right. That ordinary-looking coin in your drawer might be worth thousands, even millions of dollars. These rare Australian coins are changing lives and rewriting history. So before you spend your spare change, watch this video till the end, because the next billionaire coin collector could be you. Let's get started. Imagine holding a simple, small 10-cent coin in your hand, something you might have tossed in a jar or spent on a piece of candy decades ago. Now imagine discovering that this tiny piece of metal, minted in 1980, could be worth thousands, even millions. That's the magic of Australia's rare bicentennial 10-cent coins, coins that bridge history, mystery, and unimaginable fortune. These coins were never meant to make headlines, but over the years, their story has captured collectors and dreamers alike. The year 1980 marked a fascinating era in Australian coinage. The Royal Australian Mint was producing millions of 10-cent pieces, but somewhere within that vast production run, a few extraordinary errors and variations slipped through. These anomalies, unnoticed at the time, would go on to create some of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics. These coins are not just currency, they're relics of precision, luck, and fate. To understand their value, we must step back in time. Australia's 10-cent coin, featuring the graceful lyrebird on its reverse side, was designed to reflect the beauty of the nation's wildlife. The obverse side bore the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, symbolizing the Commonwealth's enduring connection to tradition. But in 1980, small details, minting variations, striking differences, and die anomalies created rare specimens that collectors still dream of finding. Some of these 1980 coins carry what experts call a double die strike, where the design appears slightly doubled due to a minting misalignment. Under a magnifying glass, the Queen's portrait, or the lettering Australia, might appear blurred or shadowed, a fascinating error that drastically increases its rarity and value. To the untrained eye, it's just another coin. To a numismatist, it's a fortune hidden in plain sight. Even more astonishing are the proof-like strikes, coins that were never meant for circulation, but somehow escaped into the public. These were struck with extra care, sharper details, and mirror-like finishes. If one of these proof-quality 1980 10-cent coins appears in your collection, you may very well be holding a piece of numismatic gold. The shimmer of these coins, their flawless edges, and the perfection of their surfaces make them irresistibly valuable. One of the biggest mysteries surrounding these 1980 coins lies in the bicentennial connection. Although Australia's bicentennial celebrations officially took place in 1988, some earlier minting batches and special collector's issues were created to test designs, commemorate colonial milestones, and prepare for upcoming events. Some of these experimental strikes carried features that were never repeated. Hybrid designs blending the standard 10-cent coin with commemorative styling. These coins are the holy grail for collectors. What makes them so valuable today isn't just rarity, it's story, each rare. 1980. 10-cent coin tells a tale of craftsmanship, oversight, and destiny. When coins like these are discovered, collectors and historians scramble to authenticate them, tracing mint marks, examining dies, and studying the faintest scratches. For evidence of originality, a verified coin of this kind could easily cross into 5 or 6 figures at auction over the years. Coin hunters across Australia have scoured their jars, drawers, and old wallets, hoping to find one of these elusive pieces. Videos and stories have gone viral, showing people turning ordinary pocket change into fortunes. Some lucky individuals have sold their rare 1980 10-cent coins for incredible sums, often enough to buy a car, a house, or even start a business, and still, many of these treasures remain hidden in plain sight. The thrill of discovery is what makes these coins so captivating. It's not just about money, it's about the possibility. Imagine flipping through your old coins and suddenly realizing that what you thought was ordinary change is, in fact, an extraordinary relic. That rush, that electric moment of realization, is what fuels the passion of collectors and treasure seekers alike. For anyone curious about what to look for, keep your eyes peeled for small differences in the lettering, edge pattern, or shine of the coin. Some rare versions have slightly thicker rims, different spacing between letters, or subtle errors in the Queen's portrait, these aren't mistakes. They're miracles of minting that slip through, unnoticed. The closer you look, the more stories these coins reveal. Beyond the technical details lies a deeper truth. These coins represent Australia's evolving identity. In the 1980s, the nation was stepping confidently into a new era, blending its colonial past with its independent spirit. The coin's lyrebird, a symbol of creativity and mimicry, became an emblem of that transformation. So when collectors hold these coins today, they're not just holding metal, they're holding history itself. Some numismatists speculate that a few of these rare coins may have originated from mint experiments or pre-production trials for later bicentennial issues. These prototypes, if ever confirmed, could be priceless, the kind of discovery that makes global headlines and rewrites the history of Australian coinage. It's not fantasy, it's awaiting reality for the lucky few who stumble upon one. In recent years, the global coin market has exploded, with interest in vintage and era coins. The 1980 Australian 10-cent piece has become a superstar among collectors, drawing bids from around the world. Auction houses have reported fierce competition for well-preserved examples, with collectors willing to pay staggering amounts to secure one for their vaults. The rarer the era, the higher the price climbs, sometimes to numbers that defy belief. If you're sitting on a collection of old Australian coins, now might be the time to look closer. Don't overlook the dull or faded ones. Sometimes the most valuable treasures hide beneath decades of wear. Even a lightly circulated 1980 10-cent coin could carry subtle features that set it apart. A single discovery could change your financial life overnight, and it's all waiting in your change jar. So the next time you see an old 10-cent coin, don't just see metal, see mystery, potential and history wrapped in a silver shimmer. Somewhere in Australia, tucked away in an attic, a drawer or a forgotten box, lies a fortune disguised as a coin. These bicentennial, rare 1980 10-cent coins remind us that luck, timing, and curiosity can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And who knows, the next millionaire coin collector could be you. Thanks for watching.